Hi, I'm Renee, the practical shaman, getting ready to do my envisioning ceremony. And what is an envisioning ceremony? It's an afternoon artist date. An artist date is time you spend with yourself to enter into the creative process, not for some desired finished results of some beautiful art you hang on the wall, but to learn what you're feeling inside your soul, what you want to create. This year we'll be inviting in the winds, as the winds of spirit, which are a healing system that's been coming through me for the last few years, that I'm now getting ready to publish a book next year. And last year it was all about the writing of the book. So this year, I don't know what's unfolding. There's so much space, so much room around this. How is it going to grow? And what I've always learned best about doing a vision board is that it's about how I feel, how I think, how my body, what my spirit wants. And there's no better way to do that than to invite in the winds from the cardinal winds that hold up the four quadrants of the sky. In the east, there's Urus, who's all about mind and beliefs. And in the south, there's Notice, who's all about how you feel, what your needs are, what you desire. In the west, there's Urus. Whoops, boy. In the west, there's Zephyrus. How could we forget the Zephyrus, the feisty, fun wind of the physical, the endings, the harvest, is over in the west. And up in the north, there's Boreas, the cold north wind. It's rumored, or myth, that the cold north wind lives beyond the furthest mountain. And what I like to add to that on your vision board is that that's the place of spirit. That's the place of the magic. That's the place that you have no idea what that holds once you align to that vision of who you are in your path. We're going to begin by calling in these winds of spirit to help us as we begin this process of visioning today. I invite you to make yourself comfortable and close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in. And as you're breathing in, as you breathe in Urus, ask, what is it that I need to learn this year? What is it that I need to know this year? And when you invite in to Notice, what makes me feel good? What do I need? What do I desire? And when you call in Zephyrus, what does my body want this year? Is it more movement? Is it more health? Is it more exercise? Is it less movement? Ask your body. You check in with that body, see how it's feeling. And when you call in the north wind of Boreas, ask, what is it that I'm germinating in this time of the year where we're in hibernation? What is it? What seeds have I planted? I saw a great quote yesterday. When we thought we were buried, they didn't realize we were seeds. So what seeds are you planting in your own life? All right, make yourself comfortable and take three deep wind breaths in. And remember, as you're breathing out, that wind breath is connecting you to everybody else who's visioning, everybody else who's dreaming their world into being all around the world. So as you're breathing in the love and the connection. And as you're breathing out, you're connecting your vision with the universal vision. We all really want pretty similar things. It may look different, but we really do. So breathe in that third time and breathe in the similarities between you and your neighbors and everybody else out here globally, and bring that vision into your vision today. And make yourself comfortable. And first we're going to call to Urus, the cardinal wind of the east. And while you're calling to Eurus, ask Eurus to help you see what it is you need to learn this year. What beliefs might need to shift this year? What thoughts are propelling you forward to your dream? And what thoughts might you best shed? And if you want to jot those down, that's great. Or just we'll get back to it, put it on your board. You'll remember when you get ready to start pulling pictures from the magazines. Let's call to notice. Notice is that soft summer breeze, that gentle rain, that summer noonday sun that dries up and brings light on your emotions. And as you're working with that energy of notice, see, check what you're feeling in your body. What do you need more of this year? What would you desire? What wants? What would make you feel better? What would make your life feel more enriched? This is about the feeling part. This is going to be in the south part of your vision board. Sit with that, because one of the things about visioning and pulling pictures from the magazines is I always teach people, it's not about what you think you want. Like say you want a brand new car this year, all right? Well, you have to feel yourself. You know, do you feel yourself in leather? Do you feel yourself in vinyl? Do you feel material? How does it feel against your body? So then when you start pulling out pictures, when you see a new kitchen, do you feel really good cooking in that kitchen? Do you feel really good wearing a certain kind of outfit or carrying a certain amount of cash in your pocket? How does it feel? Just kind of make a mental note of this. And we're going to go over to the west. And we're going to call on Zephyrus to see what our body's needing this year. Zephyrus comes as a playful wind. Perhaps this is for me and perhaps this is for you, but I'm feeling like I need to move, that I need to play more. This is going to be a playful year. It's going to be starting with a vacation really soon, so how do I want to play? Make sure we want to get all of the play, all of the feeling. Do I want to drop a couple pounds, or is it more about how I want to feel in this body? For me, the last couple of years have been about shifting the way I eat and how I feel, how my energy expands. I want to share this on my visioning board. We're going to go now to the cool spirit, the spirit that lives way beyond the mountain, to show us what it is that we want to, what seeds we want to put in for our spiritual development and growth. Those are sometimes the things that are the hardest to see because we don't necessarily know what we need for our own spiritual growth. Hence, that's why it's a spiritual growth. So, all right, get yourself comfortable, and we're going to call to the cool north wind of Boreas. As soon as I closed my eyes and started to call to Boreas, what I saw was spending more time in nature. I saw skiing in the cool. I saw being up more on my cabin up north, walking in the mountains here more. Maybe a lot of my spiritual growth this year is going to come from nature. I guess we're going to see. I'm going to a religious conference. Maybe I'm going to learn something there about my spirit. Our spirit grows in all kinds of ways. I'm teaching. Maybe it's going to come through teaching. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these little bits and pieces that I learned about myself. Then I'm going to start going through the magazines, and I'm going to start pulling out words. I'm going to start looking for pictures that make me feel good. Feel, not think good, not, anything else. But if the picture invites me, calls me, oh yeah, I want to feel like that, then I'm going to start to pull out some pictures. If you're a mother and being at the beach with a child, wow, that's great. There's a nice picture here of a nice new bed. I like my bed. But boy, this might change up the way my whole room feels. So you're going into the feeling now. And when we go ready, I will make a third video about how to assemble this. Once you spend about an hour going through magazines, it's great fun to do with other people because then you start to share pictures and you know what the other people are looking for. But if you're doing it alone, and maybe that's a solitude journey for you, then once you feel complete with all the pictures, then go on to the next video where I will show you how I'm going to lay out this compass this year. And that's about my envisioning process from Renee, the Practical Shaman, and look forward to seeing you on the next video.